In a show like Chowder, one thing that's really fun about it is all the interesting exotic food of the world that gets showcased. They simultaneously look weird and delicious. It makes sense considering the show revolves around a catering company, but in the sea of all this good food, there's one food that stands out because of how awful it looks. It doesn't help that it gets one of those close-up shots where it's in a different animation, and of course it's a Chowder original, the Foof and Scoops. It makes a nasty patty look like a Krabby Patty, which is really saying something. The only thing that could tolerate Chowder's food is literal trash. Well, I guess they're fuzzballs, which is basically trash. Look how hurt they are when Chowder throws away the Foof and Scoops. They clearly love it. But anyway, Chowder actually starts a successful restaurant thanks to them where he serves his Foof and Scoops to the fuzzballs, and boy are they loving it. They love it so much in fact that they actively encourage and help Chowder get rid of schnitzel, mung dal, and truffles. And honestly, if they had just chilled out a bit and left it at Chowder throwing the 3 in a barrel, they could have had their favorite restaurant longer. They should have just tried to move the restaurant at the very least. The whole problem was that the fuzzballs were infecting Mung Dal's place. But yeah, fuzzballs are gonna be fuzzballs, and they opted for the rolling the barrel off of a cliff option. Past that though, Plankton and Chowder really could go toe to toe in a competition to see who could make the grossest restaurant. If I had to choose between Chum and Foof and Scoops, I would probably starve. I guess I'm starving regardless because neither of those foods are edible, but at least Chowder has customers. Plankton can't even manage that. Maybe he should move the Chum bucket to rock bottom.